Here's a commercial loan. All right. So for this client, they were in this loan for 2 months. And in 2 months, they paid it down by $7,374. It cost them $4,600 in interest to do it. And here's an SBA loan at 5%. In 37 months, he paid it down by $99,795.91 because the payments on these loans amount to about $14,000 for the month. But he's cash flowing on these two buildings over $40,000. So he was cool with it. Okay. Until he read my book and found out that to pay this loan down by $99,000, it cost him $222,000 in interest. He started looking at it differently now. Okay. So just to make it quick, instead of, since he owes $2,236,376, instead of paying the bank $1,123,000 in interest, we're going to show him how to pay $243,000 and be done in 4.9 years instead of 21.9.
Right.
Okay. And we're not using a dime of the money he has earmarked for reinvesting. We're only strategically using the money he has in his reserve account for repairs, because it's only making 1/10 of 1% sitting in the bank. So we're strategically using parts of that money when the program tells them, take this much out, put it on the debt, save this interest, and then pay it back to yourself with the percentages that you've already designated. So he's putting about $6,000 a month into his reserve fund. That's all we're using. Those monies. Okay.
Okay. And so with regard to my immediate issue of freeing up additional equity that I have in my home, then if I decide I'm not going to refi, what then is the best way or the most efficient way to do that?
Very good. So you want to know, if you're talking about your home, you got to say, okay, what is my overall goal? Is my overall goal to pay it off? Is my overall goal to sell the house? Is my overall goal to take cash out of this and then invest it in something else? What's my overall goal for the house that you're living in? Can you tell me?
You're asking me. Yes. Oh, for the house, I'm not certain what my overall goal is. I mean, I have a significant amount of equity in it. I live alone and it's way, way, way more house than I need. So if I were to get the right offer for it, I might sell it. But you know, it really depends. It's not really a need in my overall portfolio, I guess.
Well, so here's what I can tell you. If it's not a need to figure out what I want to do right now, you're paying 75% more interest than you need to. While you're making up your mind, let's show you how to use your finances to cut your interest cost and gain equity at 4 to 5 times the regular rate while you're still in the house. And then make up your mind what to do later.
Okay.
But in the meantime, there's no reason to pay. Do you like paying retail for stuff, or do you like buying stuff at wholesale?
No, absolutely.
All right. So let's go ahead and learn how to get our money at wholesale on our current mortgage until we figure out what kind of changes we make. And then working with us, we'll be able to tell you, if you make a change, this is how much it's going to cost. If you stay where you are, this is how much it's going to cost. But our average client is out of debt in 7 to 9 years.
Yeah, this is good stuff. You know, it helps to kind of fine tune and maximize. You know, I haven't had the urgency to maximize it. That sounds kind of crazy. I've just been in a good place.
Yeah.
You know, and I've got 2 different commercial properties that, you know, have like, one has a 7-year amortization. 20-year amortization with a 7-year term.
Right.
And one has a 5-year term. And I'm trying to decide what's the best way to do exactly what you're describing in terms of paying those down, because, you know, the interest is, you know, ridiculous over
You've
over
just
the life of it.
Explained opportunity cost. If I do this, it's going to cost me this. If I do this, it's going to cost me that. Which way is going to be better for you? For me, we have an opportunity cost calculator that we can plug all these numbers in that's specifically designed to let you know which way to go, which way is going to cost you the least amount of money.
Okay. What's the organization that's doing this?
P.I.L.L Method.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Listen, another satisfied client.
But Don has some valuable information that can contribute to the quality of a person's life. and it only costs you a few dollars. It's his book. Why not get that?
I'm going to go through the P.I.L.L method myself with some of my investment properties. So I'm going to link up with Don, and then I'm going to sit down with him, show him my investment portfolio, and see how I can eliminate interest.